let's talk about let's celebrate the Bond women. Okay, the women of Bond. I'm a fan of
Let's
most
see.
of them.
So, this is where I kind of because like I only remember a few from like the earlier eras. So let me see. There was a there
Hey
was
man,
a
you
Grace
got
Jones
Eva
from A View
Green.
to a Kill.
You got your
Yeah,
rest.
yeah. Famke Janssen, Halle Berry, Terry Hatcher, Michelle Yeoh.
I forgot Naomi Harris was Moneypenny.
That's Moneypenny. Yeah. Ooh, yeah. Whew.
Oh, whew.
Yeah. Yeah. Who else am I missing? I'm missing somebody. Denise Richards, Sophie Marceau. Why am I having a hard time remembering the Daniel Craig women?
Let's see. Daniel Craig women was
I think it's because Daniel Craig Bond.
Lea Seydoux, right? The French actress, right?
Mm-hmm.
You had Eva Green was in the first one. Gemma Arterton was in it.
Yeah.
Was she was in one. The chick from Quantum of Solace, she's like, I forget what her name is. I don't know
Exactly.
I don't know what their names are.
Yeah, exactly. And I think, and honestly, I think it's because the Daniel Craig movies, like they didn't sensationalize the female characters the way they did the previous eras of James Bond. Like it was always this big thing. Honestly, actually, I feel like by the time we moved into the Daniel Craig era of James Bond, it was more about who was singing the theme song at that point. Remember? It was a big deal, like Alicia Keys and Jack White was Quantum of Solace. I can't remember who did Casino Royale. Adele did Skyfall. I can't remember who did Spectre.
Spectre was oh my gosh. See, here's the thing. They don't have them all here.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I should
just
let's
see. Die Another Day was Madonna. The World Was Not Enough was one of my favorite alternative bands. Garbage. Tomorrow Never Dies was Sheryl Crow. Goldeneye. Who was Goldeneye?
Famke Janssen and the Russian.
I mean, who
girl.
did the music?
Jeez.
Who did the theme song?
I don't know. I just remember her going GoldenEye. It was really bad. I hated it.
License to Kill. That was Gladys Knight. The Living Daylights. I can't remember. A View to a Kill was Duran Duran. I can't remember. Let me see. Live and Let Die. That was was that McCartney or was? Yeah, I think it was McCartney.
Let's see here. Man, there are so many. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Bond. Love James Bond. It's the best. Probably. You think a character could be created like that today, though? You think James Bond?
The modern versions of James Bond, yes. The versions of James Bond that we had previously, no. I feel like even Pierce Brosnan's James Bond was like walking a fine line. And also Daniel Craig, proved that mature men are sexy.
I mean, remember when he complained that they made him take his clothes off because he had like a 12-pack and they made him get out of the ocean like this little skinny
in those square cut trunks? Oh my God.